Mini twists are one of my favorite protective styles, but let's be real, they don't always give the volume that many of us are looking for. I'm KINZ, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to add more length and fullness to your mini twist using bulk hair and the crochet method. My hair is on the finer side, so anytime I get the opportunity to add some volume, I take it. An important step to adding bulk hair is making sure you find the right texture to match your hair type. The hair that I'm using is from Hot Braids, and they have so many different textures to choose from. They also have guides to help you choose which one would be perfect for your hair type. Here's a little peek at some of the textures that they offer. I went with 3C4A, and it was the perfect match for my hair. So let's go ahead and get into the install. I started the style off on freshly washed and blow dried hair, and as you guys can see, I already did the back, so let's do this little section together. I like to use the stack method as my parting style. This just makes everything flow together nicely, and it's like every mini twist is gonna have like its own little window. So I'm starting off with this small section here, and then I'm gonna work my way up. And whenever I do the crochet method to install different protective styles, I like to go through and part my hair, section it off, and then I braid it down. To get the sections nice and sleek, I used some Big Papa gel from the Do, and this just made everything lay down nicely and keep the hair all together. For the braid, I really don't go down too far. I just go down enough to where I can stick the crochet needle under my hair and make sure that it catch and it doesn't slip. Putting my hair in these pre-braided sections makes the installation process go by so much faster and smoother. And I just continue that same process until I'm all done, and then we're gonna go ahead and start crocheting in the bulk hair. This is how my hair is looking after I'm done with all of the pre-braided sections. As you can see, it's nice and neat, so easy. So now all I have to do is go in and crochet in the hair. This is the amount of hair that I'm using for each twist, and then this is the crochet needle that I'm using. And the crochet method has become one of my favorite ways to install protective styles. It's so easy, and to me it's a lot less tension on your hair. I just slip the needle underneath my braid, and then I'm taking that bulk hair, I'm rolling it up a little bit just so that it can fit inside of the hook. I'm going to hook it on and then latch the crochet needle closed and pull it back underneath my braid. Then you're just going to pull the rest of the hair through, leaving one piece on each side. I also just position the hair to make sure that it's the same length on each side. Next, I use some setting foam from the Do, and I just begin twisting the hair. I like to do like this little twisting at the beginning just to make sure that my hair is nice and locked in with the bulk hair, and then I start twisting down. And I like to make sure that I'm twisting it nice and tight so that it doesn't unravel, and to make sure that my hair blends really well with the bulk hair. Once I get to the ends, I just continue twisting down, and then I just kind of looped it around my fingers, and that was it. The twist was ready to go. I love the foam by the Do because it just really sets everything in place, and you don't have to worry about the hair unraveling. And now I'm just going to continue that same process, just crocheting in the bulk hair and then twisting it down. I think that this style was super duper easy to do. Like I said, I love doing the crochet method whenever I'm doing protective styles. To me, it puts a lot less tension on my hair, and it just is so easy, it's efficient. And adding the bulk hair to my hair just really gives it that volume that I'm looking for. Like I said, my hair is on the finer side, so anytime I have the opportunity to add some hair, I'm gonna do it, especially with this style because this is like the style of the summer right now, and I don't want to be walking around with boneless mini twists, y'all. So yes, I'm loving how it's turning out, so I'm gonna just go ahead and keep on installing. Alright y'all, here is the final look. I am so happy with how they turned out. The twist looks so natural. The bulk hair is a perfect match to my hair texture, and it was really easy to work with and install, and it added such a nice amount of volume and length to my hair. And I love that there are so many ways that you can style mini twists. Here is a cute and easy look that you can do with like a scarf. I just went ahead and tied it around my hair while it was in a bun, and it just gave me like a whole different look. And whenever I install mini twists as a protective style, I usually leave them in for about 3 to 4 weeks. Installing them took me about a day and a half, and y'all, you save so much money by doing your twist at home. I highly recommend. To care for them, I definitely recommend oiling your scalp. You can also add some water and some mousse to the mini twist whenever you're doing styling or if you want to refresh them, and also make sure that you tie them up at night. But overall, I'm so happy with how this install turned out. I think the style looks so cute and natural, and like I said, this hair is a perfect match to my hair texture. I highly recommend checking out bulk hair from Hot Braids. They have so many different hair textures to choose from, and the hair looks so natural. It was easy to install, easy to work with. I'll have all of the information for this hair in my description box, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next one.